starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcome.
TLC, I have to tell you, you are doing your good one on this season. You are, and you are. Welcome into another edition of Brandley's Virtual Tour Live. And hello. You. Welcome into another edition of Brandley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all of you here. My Lord Jesus, there's a lot going on on 90 Day Fiance, the single life. So much to discuss. I hate that the season's almost over with because we're getting closer and closer to the tell-all, which I'm hoping will be 3 parts. Shout out to the 19 people here. Thank you so much. Which, by the way, the tell-all will be hosted by Ross Matthews. So Ross, do your big one. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get to this episode here because higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we gotta go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this kind of intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is hey everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all you here. Hopefully all is well for each and every single one of you. Let's get to it because this episode here, my God. So we kick off the episode with Gino, right? So Gino and Natalie, they had sex in Chicago. So, listen, I'll just do this real quick. It's delayed, of course. We're live. Okay, one more time. There we go. All right. Oh, Gino and Natalie had sex. And so because of that, Gino is flying to Los Angeles, and Natalie is staying at the hotel with Gino. So Isabella, or Bella as she is known, is Natalie's daughter, and Bella is graduating from cosmetology school, so congratulations to that. Anytime anybody's doing something good for themselves, we always need to celebrate that. Amen, for sure. So basically, Bella is feeling like Gino is hijacking her weekend. Yeah, I mean, listen, I feel like this, right? If you know that your daughter was graduating from cosmetology school and you decided to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I feel like it should have been best that, listen, this weekend is for my daughter, but then maybe next weekend it could just be for us. You know what I mean? And you get to warm up to meeting your daughter, right? Because, the energy was off here because Bella asked, could Gino get her mom's bags and could you close that? And Gino said, I could. And it was just the energy. It's just like Bella was just very like, she was there, but she didn't want to be. I put it like this. She was there for her mom, but she could care less about Gino being there, right? So, but the incident in Michigan with no backbone is the thing that hurt Bella, right? So if you guys remember Jasmine, beat up on Natalie for no reason at all, and Jasmine's a lost soul entity and just really a parasite that needs to be destroyed socially, of course, right? So Bella was not impressed, and is not impressed, and will never be impressed. And so, Bella's like, call me if you need anything, anything, anything. I'm like, Gino should have got the hint. I'm like, bruh, yeah, the dog's not liking you. But Gino already could feel that. So Natalie loves the room. Bella's just protective of her mom. But, with, Natalie, she wants to just have fun, be loose, and have a great time, right? So that is Gino and Natalie. We'll see them again here a little bit later on in the episode. So then we get to Rose and Vila. So if you guys remember the last episode, right, we find out that Liz is dating somebody in the States. And Liz came on this girls trip to escape reality, but did not expect to fall in love with someone. And, I'm going to just be real with you. Stranger things have happened. And Liz is single, right? So it's not like, she is dating somebody. And, I put it like this, she is dating somebody, but it's not like she's married, right? And then she goes off and has a whole affair on camera, right? It wasn't like that. And I'm sure that, Liz and Alec, I believe that's his name, they have parameters, right? So until there's a ring on the finger, everybody is single, right? But Vila is really hurt because of the connection that they're building and stuff. It's just like, bruh, you only known her for a couple of days, right? Excuse me. And that's not to say that you can't, start the pathway for a major connection, but like usually the strongest connections are the ones that have been around you the longest. Or if you come in with a strong opening and you said, hey, let's just see what can be. Either way, I really like you for who you are, and you seem to have an energy about yourself. There's a way to get to the end of that Rainbow Road. Shout out to Brian Hull. That song, somewhere over that rainbow road, way up high. It's a great song. It's a great song. It's a great song. By the way, shout out to Brian Hull once again. Very, very, very gifted brother. Yes, indeed. So Liz is sorry, but wants to be very open with him. And like Liz said, she's trying to escape her reality back home by going on this trip, and she did not expect to fall for someone. Vila does not know if he wants to continue hanging out with Liz. And so it's like, on one hand, I can understand it because it's just like, well, it's just been y'all two, right? But then she throws in this wrinkle of she's been dating somebody in the States. That's like, man, okay, what else is going to be coming out about you, right? Like, can you not be honest with me? So, and it was not Liz's intention. And let me tell you something. Out of all the ladies on 90 Day Fiance, I feel like Liz deserves a lot of love, grace, and space, right? Like, Big Ed was Big Ed, child. And if you don't know about him and Rose and him lying to her about, not one kid, and then the mayo in the hair, and then, Big Ed going to Vegas and having all these ladies, which the ladies only like Big Ed because he was from 90 Day Fiance. Besides that, he would not have any pull on his own, just being honest. And then the other guy that she dated, she found out that he was dating another woman at the same time, right? And that's when Liz had a miscarriage, or found out that she had a miscarriage, rather, and found an ovarian cyst, right? Which could have led to ovarian cancer, right? So Liz has been through a lot, okay? So I feel like Liz deserves just a little bit of care. You know what I mean? So I don't think she was trying to do this to be mean or hateful or deceitful. So then, Vila and Liz are in Liz's room. Vila is thinking a lot and was enjoying everything up to that moment, doesn't want to throw it all away, and wants Liz to be more transparent, and they're going to make the best of it. And they're splashing each other, and, gotta get Liz out those wet clothes. Darn, I hate when that happens. But anyway, there's a whole makeout session, and then I put down my notes. Bow, bow, towel. I'm happy for this, but just take it slow. Take it slow and take it slow. So that's Liz and Vila. So now we're with Vanja. Child, I'm over Vanja. I am. Like, Vanja needs to break up with Tony, is what is. This is called the single life for a reason. We are exploring your singleness, okay? And it's okay to be single. Listen, if I could get paid to just be on TV and be single, listen, I'll take $5,000 an episode. Hell, I think the more you're known in 90 Day Fiance universe, and the longer you are in there, the more you get paid. But I believe they get paid what $1,500 an episode if you're on 90 Day Fiance, the main show. But I could be wrong. So it's pool time for Vanja and Sanala, and there are people. They're going to have a Fourth of July party, which is Vanja's B day, and Vanja and Tony are in a much better place. These quotation marks there. Sanja said Tony is sensitive, and Vanja said you're really making this fucking hard to give him a shot. It's just like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, listen, I don't know if Tony deserves all that defense or all that defensiveness, right? That's just me. And Tony feels honored to be there with Vanja, is happy to make Vanja happy. So Vanja gets a necklace of earrings and a yellow box, a pink box, and the intimacy and celibacy conversation happens. Tony honors that, but he just wanted to call, which I mean is understandable. Like, if I'm out here with you, no one else is here. You brought me here to celebrate with you. I would like to just cuddle, right? And woman's boundaries is a woman's boundaries, but you do have the right to have some type of intimacy, right? And conversation and cuddles is intimacy. Okay, let's keep it a buck. So then with Kim. Kim is talking to this guy named Wayne, and she loves herself some chocolate. That's one thing that's very consistent about Kim. Wayne is 52, divorced with 3 kids, and he's in the United Kingdom in the UK. And so it's their first video chat. And so the two things that Wayne loves to do is go to the gym and spend time with his family. And the most proudest accomplishment that Kim has done is raising her son, and for Wayne is starting his business. And he is 5'6", right? Wayne is 5'6". Kim is 5'9". So 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". It's like 4 different inches, right? And Kim was like, do I really want another international relationship, right? Because you guys remember Soldier Boy and how he wanted a second wife to have children. Yeah, that didn't turn out well. Did not turn out well. So height is fine because there's this woman who, there's this camera woman, right, who is 5'6". So Kim stands next to her, and Kim's like, "You're at boob height, right?" And it's like, "You can kiss me, And so, the camera woman was very playful, very loving, kind, and gracious. It was a funny moment. It was breaking the fourth wall. And shout out to the camera woman for being so game. I mean, I feel like with the 90 Day family, if you're a camera person, like you really are in these people's lives every day, you do form a bond with them. You know what I mean? So, but Kim said that's a yellow flag. And I'm just like, really? We're going from Soldier Boy, who asked you if he could have a second wife to have children, to this guy who seems to have himself together, and the only thing is he's 5'6". Get out your own way, Kim. Get out your own way. Get out of your own way. Okay. So then we're with Pedro. No one cares about Pedro. You know the song "We Don't Talk About Bruno"? We don't talk about Pedro. We don't talk about Pedro. Oh, God. So with Pedro, right? So Pedro was meeting up with Sophie. Sophie was married to Rob. Rob went on Hunt for Love, and there was this whole love triangle with Jasmine, which not Jasmine, but oh my God, Tim's ex. Child, let me see who it was. I think it was Jasmine. 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love cast. Jennifer, that's who it was. It was Jennifer. So Jennifer, Jasmine is Gino's ex. Jennifer is Tim's ex. So Rob was in a love triangle with Jennifer and one other person. And Jennifer is nothing to write home about. She's not. She's absolutely not. Just like Pedro is nothing to write home about. But Sophie still wants to see what can be with Pedro. I'm just like, my Lord Jesus. So Sophie is feeling intrepidatious about her and Pedro, right? And Sophie is going to meet a guy and hang out, right? Now, hang out would be, what kids do, but what adults do in terms of hang out, we go to the bar, we go to a restaurant, we hang out, and hopefully to hang all the way out later, you know what I mean? Sophie still wants to get to know Pedro, but Pedro is not here for it. Now, here's the thing, Pedro, right? I'm just gonna be real with you, bro. You said what you said about everybody was drunk and acting childish, this, that, and third. Your mom said, and I quote, "You have not dated my son because you haven't tasted his banana and his eggs." I'm gonna say that two more times. Your mom said that Sophie has not tasted your banana and your eggs. Your banana and your eggs. And then not Sophie, but Nicole, your sister, the one that had to get boobs to look like she's an actual woman, right? Nothing wrong with getting plastic surgery, nothing wrong with getting nip and tuck, nothing wrong with that. But with Nicole, she's got the right to be talked about in that fashion. She being rude to Sophie, this, that, and the third is like, your brother said that, you're making him unhappy, this, that, and third. If he was unhappy, he would not have brought her to your birthday party, right? But yet you got cheated on with a guy who sells cell phone cases. But hey, what do I know though, right? Not like I've been watching 90 Day Fiance for years or anything. But moving on. Pedro is not here for it. And I'm just like, bruh, would you be here for you and your family? Like really, Pedro, I just want you to think about it, right? If you had your sister as your girlfriend, would you want that? Now, I'm not saying anything incestuous there, but follow what I'm saying. You know how people always say, would you date you? Pedro, if you saw a woman with Nicole's personality, your sister, would you date her? Yes or no? Probably not. If you saw a woman with your mom's personality, would you date her? Yes or no? That's where we are with your family. Would you date you, Pedro? No, you would not. If you were really honest, but of course you're not. Pedro being upset at Sophie, going off and seeing another person. Y'all are not married. You're wanting something so serious, bro, that you're not even seeing that this is just the discovery phase, right? And like Sophie, you're not really missing anything with Pedro. You're really not. Just go off, have fun. This is called the single life. Like, did Pedro not know what show he was signing up for when he came back to television? And I would have thought that after, the family Chantel, he wouldn't want no cameras in his life. He would private this, that, and third. But like, how's the real estate business doing? Because you got real estate license and everything else, right? So, but anyway. So remember I told you about Gino and Jasmine, right? So with Gino, not Gino and Jasmine, Gino and Natalie, Jasmine, they both have the same energy with the names, okay? Hashtag don't at me, okay? Don't at me, okay? Don't at me, okay? Don't at me. So anyway, Gino and Natalie are in the car, right? And they are going to be heading somewhere, combining two of Gino's favorite things, a bar with strippers that play sports. Okay. And the sex was okay. From Natalie's point of view. At least it was okay. She didn't say I would never have sex again. It was listen. So then bands are thrown, and Gino's got to learn how to, he's got to know how to throw those bands. So it's like, you wet the bands, and There's a technique, ladies and gentlemen. And no, I've never been to a strip club. No. Now, I wish Lizzo would open up a Watch Out for the Big Girls Club. You know what I mean? I believe it's like BBW nightclub in San Diego, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So, but anyway, I think BBW strip club should be a thing. Just saying. And honestly, I think we should take all the Hooters locations and just make them P Valley locations and hire big girls. That's just me. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be honest with you, but Hooters is still hootering. But it's just some of us like a 20-piece wing. You know what I mean? Some of us don't like a 6-piece or 8-piece. We like to eat deep, strong, and heavy. Do you understand? Moving on. With that being said, anyway, with that being said, welcome in, Rowan. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Yes, indeed. So anyway, Natalie appreciates a good lap dance, and she is game for it, right? And Natalie asks, "Can I have a lap dance?" And Gino gets one too. And now it's like, I don't know, it's something about a woman grinding on my man that I find attractive. You know what I mean? And it's just like, some women are very territorial over their men, just like some men are very territorial over their women. But if you can find somebody that loves that, and you know what it is, I think it is seeing a different side of your partner, and that's what Natalie said, that she wants to see that wild beast energy out of Gino. And so now it's like maybe once on your birthday, once on my birthday. I'm like, okay, Gino, listen, you got somebody good now. Listen, she's beautiful, she's articulate, she's in her right mind, she doesn't cause any problems, and she actually likes you for you. Like Uncle Marco said, lock her down. Shout out to Uncle Marco, by the way. Yes, indeed. So then, after all that, they go back to the hotel, and Natalie wants Gino to open up, and she wants him to know that she is a safe space and is the opposite of Jasmine. And Gino takes off the hat, and Gino grabs what's his. And for that, Gino, I will say this. Grab what's yours. See, here's the thing, right? When a man truly loves a woman, he loves all the imperfections. So I'm just gonna say this to all the thickums out there, all the thickums, voluptuous, curvaceous, thick, thick like peanut butter, thick like ice cream, thick like cinnamon rolls, thick like hard iced tea right here. Okay, hard iced tea. Listen, that fupa, that's ours. Okay? Them butterfly wings, them tiger stripes, that's ours. The face card, that's ours. You understand? So, like, just stop. And I gotta be real with y'all with these GLP-1 things. This is a side conversation. But I swear to God, ever since GPO, what is it? GLP-1s have come out, it's been people just going crazy out here over them. I'm just like, y'all do realize there's a thing as happy weight, right? Like, it's okay to be your full self. Like, if somebody really doesn't, I know I'm frozen. Give me a moment, y'all. StreamYard knows how to capture you when you're frozen, right? But no, sincerely, if somebody is telling you to lose weight, you do this and you do that, they ain't supposed to be in your life. Sincerely, society doesn't even follow its own rules. Why should you? Why should you? Why should you? Why should you? Before I got on with y'all, I was watching a female content creator. I was on Facebook, and you know how sometimes Facebook will show, who you may know. Saw the profile, sent a friend request and everything, and then clicked on a YouTube channel, and just 3 videos. I'm like, oh, I see it. I see the beauty. I see the I see the beauty. I see the how she carries her. I see how she carries her energy. Most of all, I see the flexibility of her soul, right? And I think sometimes when it comes to being single, like the world has completely changed. Like for some dudes, like if you try to say hi, it's a whole thing of like, who are you, where'd you come from, this, that, and the third. And it's like giving a compliment, you can come across this, that, and the third, right? Trying to give the phone number, more people give out Instagrams to the phone numbers. It's just all layered stuff, you know what I mean? But I do believe that there are some people that are still old school that actually appreciate the compliment, that actually appreciate being loved, or that actually appreciate somebody being genuine. And I think because people have had bad experiences, they transfer those bad experiences over to other people. And for some of y'all have missed out on some good people because you keep listening to curses. Some of you have lost out on some good people because you keep listening to curses. Some of y'all have lost out on some good people because you keep listening to curses. Some of you women have put some dudes in the friend zone that have always been around, and when they found their worth and they found somebody who saw their worth, then you want to loop. You want to make a loop de loop and pull. What does SpongeBob always say? You want to make a loop de loop and pull, and you want to try to make these shoes look cool, but it's like no, they ain't helping you get into your shoes because they found somebody that's putting them in their shoes now. You know what I mean? So like. And everybody got the right to free will and do what you want to do and friends on who you want to, but also too, some of y'all could have been happy a long time ago. But your list is so up here that your emotional tank is down here. You even meet those requirements yourself before you start asking about other people. Just as a side note. Because as soon as I saw the GLP-1s and some women, they're still thick, but they're using GLP-1s. Nothing wrong with that. But some of y'all just look better thick. I'm just gonna say it. You know what I mean? There's one particular individual. I will not say their name, okay? But if you know, you know. And listen, also to losing weight can also relate to health risks, right? I remember when who was it? Monique and Sydney, right? Sydney talked to Monique and said, "Hey, listen, I just want more of you, right? So I can love you longer, right?" And so Monique started getting healthy. This, that, third. I'm like this: as long as you get healthy for you, for yourself, not for anybody else, but for you, I'm good with that. But also, too, if you put on those leggings, if you put on that sundress and it's bouncing like it's supposed to, let it be. People will find you for you. Okay, just as a side conversation. But anyway, moving on. So Gino takes off his hat and they make it do what it do. Very nice. And then Vanja. I'm tired of Vanja, Tony. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. So they're going to a dance class because Vanja's going to go on a 2-week trip with Sonya overseas, right? So they're going to learn the bachata. And so, Tony doesn't know how to dance, but he's here for the lesson. So, of course, you dance with your partner that, you came with. But then there's social hour where, you're socializing and dancing with different people. Nothing crazy, right? Nobody's going home, anybody. It's just part of the dance class. Hey, did you learn these? How did you learn this move, this, and the third? You learn from each other because the more you dance with different people, the more you pick up the pace and the rhythm and everything in between. And so Tony, was like, well, I was here for a lesson. I wasn't here for, staying and socializing, right? And so, Vanja asked, like, hey, do you want to dance with me? And he was like, no, I just came here for the lesson. And so Vanja is dancing with somebody else. And then this dude who has not done anything wrong at all is dancing with Vanja. And then Tony's like, hey, do you mind having a dance with my girl? It's like, dude, she gave you the chance to dance and you rejected her. Like, what was she supposed to do? And Vanja feels so embarrassed, right? And I'm just like, my God. Like, just, Tony, you have some insecurities, bro, that you got to work out. Like, for real. Like, for example, Vanja's not my type, right? I like him a little bit thicker. You know what I mean? But let's just say me and Vanja were out and I danced dance with her for like 20 minutes or so, I would at least make sure that she had a good time with me. And then hey, if you want to go dance with other people, I'm gonna sit over here and just watch and observe and everything else. I can be in a space and be good in that space, right? I'm good with my Pizza Hut in the corner or my Little Caesars or some Wing Stop with some punch and be in a corner and just watch and be cool. You know what I mean? And I don't think Tony has that energy to do that because, like he said, he wants control. He wants to know what's going on this, that, and the third. So then, right, we get to the preview. We get to the preview. We get to the preview for the next episode. So there's a drag show. And shout out to all the drag queens out there and RuPaul and what he has done for the LGBTQIA plus community. Of course, Stonewall Inn. Shout out to Stonewall Inn. And if you don't know about the history of Stonewall Inn, please do your research. A very historical landmark for sure. And to everybody in the LGBTQIA plus movement, one love, much love, all love to each and every single one of you for sure. But with that being said, Natalie and Gino, they are having a wonderful time. And it looks like there's a person there that's from Natalie's side of the family, and Bella did not come because she does not like Gino. If you guys remember in the mid-season finale, I believe that Bella said, I cannot stand to see you with a troll like Gino. So we're going to hear that phone call and the deepness of that phone, the depthness rather of that phone, the deepness and the depthness of that phone call a little bit later on, right? So then Colt is back, and Courtney feels responsible for Colt. You know what? I'm gonna give Courtney some love, grace, and space here because, okay, that was odd. Like I was saying, I feel personally, when it comes to Courtney, that Courtney has done nothing wrong here. She has every right to feel the way she wants to feel about Colt. And like Colt doesn't really deserve somebody to take care of him. After what he did to Courtney by sexting another woman in not just her house, but her parents' house too, it's like, what the hell is wrong with you? But I'm going to give Courtney love, grace, and space because she's still trying to be a good person. So I will applaud that. I will applaud that. I will applaud that. I will applaud that. And so then we're with Kim, Jamal, and Larry. And y'all remember Kim reached out to the adoption agency. And you remember it was closed adoption, right? And the adoptive mom said that the daughter wrote a letter. It is 10 pages. And Kim is on the verge of tears. Now, we don't know what the letter contains. Okay. We don't know if it's a, I never knew who my mom was, this, that, and the third, what happened, this, that, and the third. I would like to meet you, or listen, I appreciate you, but I'm saying everything here because I can't stand to see you. We don't know what it is. But the fact that a 10-page letter was written, first of all, let me just give some applause. I say child in this context, right? Because for you not to know who your birth mom is, and for you to have a 10-page letter to get out your feelings, that had to be hard, that had to be difficult, that had to not been easy, not knowing how your birth mom was going to feel. So I give you a lot of love, grace, and space. That took a lot of courage, that took a lot of guts, and that took a lot of heart to just say, hey, mom, I'm still out here, but here's how I feel. So I'm praying that's a good letter for Kim because Kim really hasn't done anything wrong to anybody. Like, she did what she did 21 years ago, and she was a kid herself. She was a kid herself, still trying to grow up and figure out who Kim was. And he or she who asked us to cast the first stone. Since I can't cast it, since you can't cast it, since we all can cast it, we all should shut the hell up talking. Wherever the sun sets free is free indeed. Okay? Just keeping it a buck. So just lay off of Kim, y'all. For real. So anyway, hopefully that letter is of good news. And then Tony and Vanja, they're still continuing their conversation. And Vanja said, what do you want me to do? Do you just want me to stay in my room for the 2-week trip? And Tony says, maybe we'll see how it works when you come back. I'm just like, just let her go. Just let her go. Just let her go. My God, just that's just excuse me, sorry, y'all. But yes, that is your review. The 90 Day Fiance, the Single Life season 5, episode 10 after show review show. Let me 90 Day Fiance, the Single Life. Mm, I'm looking at something, y'all. Let me see something. I'm trying to see. So episode 11. Okay, so here it is here. So this is for episode 11, y'all. Titled The Art of Dragging, right? Um, it says here focuses on the cast navigating new relationships. Liz connected with Pedro's friend. Sophie goes on a date with another man. Kim rather pursues a new international romance, while other storylines include Annie's decision on staying in the U.S. and Akia, me and Josh's mom before their wedding. The Liz features new cast members causing drama as Liz finds a connection with a single dad and Sophie's action surprise Pedro. So yeah. So that'll be episode 11. Like I said, we're here until the tell all, y'all. All the way to the tell all. So, of course, we'll be making it do what it do. Like I said, waiting for Nelly and Shanti We Belong Together. I believe that'll be airing a little bit later on this year. They're filming now. And then, of course, Horror Hustle Houston, waiting for that show. The Never Ever Mets. I can't wait for the Never Ever Mets to come back. And then, of course, Ray to Love. Just so much content. Um, oh my God, the trolls are out, child. Give me a moment, y'all. Okay, there we go, y'all. Sorry about that. Just had to take care of something real quick. My God, it's just always something on YouTube, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? But yes, indeed. By the way, y'all, I'm coming up a little bit later on tonight at 8:30. 8:30. There is a new interview with Louis Carr, the new president of BET. So we're going to be watching that Forbes interview later on tonight, breaking down the interview, and also too, as well. Rather, I'm going to give my thoughts about the interview live and what I think BET could do in this that third. I've laid out my plan for BET many times over, but this is the first time that we're hearing from the president, and the interview came out 5 days ago. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and then we're back more right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this rolling.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylonly got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylonly's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylonly, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done our way with. Braylonly, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mirar's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back in. Glad to have you here. This is a after show, so I just reviewed the show. So this is not the actual. You gotta go to Discovery Plus. discoveryplus.com to watch the episode, or HBO Max, or there are other ways you can find it as well. But yeah, so that's what this is. So yeah, don't like there's a lot of people who review shows, television shows and stuff. So I'm not deceiving or cheating you or just trying to be clickbait. No, I've been doing after shows for a while now. Many different TV shows. So, but yeah, so hopefully that answers your question. So. But yes, indeed. So, yep, almost there to a full-fledged hour. And then, like I said, we'll be back here later on tonight to talk about BET. The new president, Louis Carr, has spoken about what he would like for the new BET. I'm gonna review the interview live. So, you know, I've done this before with many other podcasts and many other interviews and stuff like that. But yeah, this one is a very pivotal one. The interview came out like 5 days ago. It has like 800 views on it. So not really a lot of views on it, but I definitely want to have a conversation on it because the future BT is important. That is still our platform, y'all. I know it's not what it used to be, but that is still our platform, and we need to care about, especially in the society, the culture, and the environment we are in of 2026. We still need to care about the fact that there is a BET. So yes, indeed, fair. So yep, just chillaxing. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm being so tired. Wasn't too bad at my job today. Wasn't too bad at all. And yeah, like 2 pallets, and then just kind of chilled. Well, 2 pallets that I did wine back stop with my coworker and friend, and then that was pretty much it. So tomorrow, good God, Wednesdays are our heaviest days. It's just like no, but somehow we get it done. Always, like I look forward to the end of Wednesdays because that means Thursday is here, then that's my weekend. So you know, we're almost there to the weekend, baby. Yes, indeed. So good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So yes, indeed. There's 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna cut off my camera here, and then that'll be a full hour of content. And that's the thing too, whenever it comes to these after show review shows, it depends on the show, right? Like I try my very best to stretch it out to like 40 minutes. That way you get 40 minutes of nonstop content. But then sometimes the review ends at like 30 minutes. And it's like, ew, what do you do for the rest of the time? So, you know, I do try to give at least a full-fledged hour of content. But yes, indeed. So all good in the neighborhood. So yes, hey, 4 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Just talking 90-day fiance, the single life. This is episode 10. So I believe we'll probably be at 13 or 15 episodes. That's usually how a season goes for reality TV, 13 to 15 episodes. So we're practically almost done. Man, I really can't wait for the tell-all. I'm so ready. I hope Sophie says, screw you, Pedro. I hope that Gino did not screw up with Jasmine. I'm trying, not Jasmine, child, sorry. I hope that Gino has screwed up with Natalie. See, I'm screwing up the names, my bad. I hope that Gino has screwed up with Natalie. I hope that Kim and her daughter are okay. They're good and they're getting to know each other. I hope that, you know, Kim and Wayne get together. Colt, you deserve what the hell you get at the tell-all. I'm sure you probably have done some other stuff that people won't flame you up for. Like, there's so much to the tell-all that I can't wait to see. I hope it's 3 parts. I really do. Sometimes if it's a fulfilling tell-all, I'm down with 2 parts, but usually it needs to be 3. There's so much to talk about. Not to mention, too, during the tell-all, they'll bring up never-before-seen footage that adds context, conjecture, and connection. There was a show called 90 Days Bears All, and I wish that show was back. If I was in Hollywood right now, if I could pick up the phone and call Discovery, hey, listen, can I host 90 Days Bears All? Because on that show, they could show clips that they can't show on TV. You could talk to the 90-day cast. Like, I would make that my show. Like, this is the place where all 90-day action resides. So yeah. So, and believe me, it will be 90-day Barrel episodes coming out right after, 90-day Fiance Single Life Tell All. It's 90-day Single Life episodes this season. It would have been a Bears All episode immediately after on Discovery Plus. But such is life, right? Yes, indeed. Oh man. 4 people in the building. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all very, very much. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, almost there to 1 more minute, and then I will cut off my camera. Yes, indeed. By the way, I just want to say this. People can go to where they want to go on YouTube, right? And by the way, that thing I was up for, it wasn't even relating to that. It was for the downfall of thirsty toxicity. That's why I typed that. You got to be the right to be a elderly gamer who is losing at games and failing in all levels of life. You got every right to do that. But do that over there. This channel got 3,246 subscribers, over 1 million total views. How many subscribers and views you got? Exactly right. Know your role, stay in your place, and drive your speed limit. Heifer. Okay? Before you get ran over. Socially, of course. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. I'm just like, the hell? Everybody got the right to do what they want to do. It's called free will. But at least I'm not saying gay slurs, and at least I ain't saying, if you're not saying Jesus died for nothing and offending all Christians all over the place, and then being a flip-flopper when it's convenient, but won't stand for anything that's important on business. But yet you came over here when I covered Hulk Hogan, though. Okay, all right. Stay away from the women that don't fuck with you, but yet have my eyes as women. We need to go back to the receipts on the community wall of how many women came out of the woodwork and said, brand respects women. There's even one woman saying, I would just want to thank you out loud for standing up for black women. I do more for black women, and you're a black woman. Well, in the words of Nelson the Butler, we're still waiting for the DNA results. That was from a sitcom, The Nanny. Don't get mad at me. With that being said, I'm going to turn off my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Child. Listen, I have content upon content. You do not have any content. So let's not go down this path. So yes, indeed, there. So. But yes, indeed. Welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. We'll chill out here for a little bit till probably 1 hour and 5 minutes. And then get on out here. Like I said, we'll be back here tonight, talk about BET. Louis Carr, he spoke to Jabri Young from Forbes magazine, Forbes.com, and we'll see what he has to say about what he wants to be the future of BET. See, we're talking about cultural conversations, not just shallow dribble. Yeah, we're not doing shallow monologues. We're doing cultural conversations over here. We're not doing shallow monologues. We're doing cultural conversations over here. So where is that? Yes, indeed. We are just chillaxing. Mm. So yes, indeed. So. Mm. We are just chillaxing, everybody. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Mm. One more minute, y'all, and then we will head on out of here with the daily motivator. All right, there it is. 1 hour and 5 minutes. All right, let's make it do what it do, everybody. Here we go. Hey, give me a moment, y'all. Here we go. Some of the world's greatest feats were accomplished by people not smart enough to know that they were impossible. Some of the world's greatest feats were accomplished by people not smart enough to know they were impossible. Some of the world's greatest feats were accomplished by people not smart enough to know they were impossible. Doug Larson. Very well said. Good sir. All right. Let's get to it. It's time for the daily motivator, everybody. Here we go. Here we are, everybody. It's time for Daily Motivator for Tuesday, April 14th, 2026. Go for it. It will take a long time before you make any headway, so the sooner you get started, the better. You must expend great effort again and again to move forward. So go ahead and get to work. What you achieve will be worth what you pay. So be eager to pay and to pay again. Your muscles will grow weary and they will also become stronger. Your spirit commitment rather, and persistence will be tested and will survive the test in even better shape than before. Choose a meaningful, valuable destination and invest your energy and determination moment by moment, month after month in getting there. Merely sitting still, withering away is not an option. So go for it with all you have. Bring to life the unique greatness that is yours to create. Ralph Walton. I think I'm able to speak on this now. One of the greatest people in the world, Bishop Kenneth L. Robinson, has passed away. He was the bishop at Antioch Full Gospel Baptist Church in Little Rock, Arkansas. And that was my hometown church for a very, very long time. Like, it's a dynasty of my family having gone to that church and everything. And so yeah, in case you did not know, that has happened. I'm going to do this daily motivator in the best way possible, honoring him. So if you'll indulge me. It will take a long time before you make any headway, so the sooner you get started, the better. The thing about Bishop Kenneth L. Robinson was he always made sure that whatever headway he was creating, it always had a purpose, right? And no matter if that purpose was a community give back or that was just staying there for 5 extra minutes to make sure you were okay. Any headway he created, it always had a energy of being for people, right? So that's the first thing I would say to you about going for it. If you're going to go for anything, make sure that it has an outlet, and that outlet has a foundation where it can be renewed again and again and again. Second thing about Bishop Kenneth L. Robinson I want to say is this: your muscles will grow weary, but they will also become stronger. For all of the, hang on, y'all, I'm frozen. Once again, this StreamYard, and y'all, my God. Give me a moment, y'all. Okay, there we go. Your muscles will grow weary, but they'll also become stronger. I got to know Bishop Kenneth L. Robinson in a very real way. My family, like I said, legacy of how many people have been to that church. And he will always call me Doc. But I will say this: for all the times that he called me Doc, I didn't have the prescriptions, I can tell you that. But all of the muscle that it took for him to be able to give every sermon, for him to be able to welcome people, and all the muscle it took for him to live the life that he lived behind the scenes, and the trials and tribulations and the heavy burdens that we may never know about. He never allowed his congregation, he never allowed his family and friends or anybody in his life, here, there, or anywhere, whoever you were, he always made sure that he used his strongest muscles to bring people together, right? So the second thing about going for it is your muscles, they only are strong based on how you utilize them, and he utilized his muscles well. His social muscles and his emotional muscles very well. And finally, the last thing I want to say is merely sitting still, withering away is not an option. So go forward with all you have. Bring to life the unique greatness that is yours to create. I can tell you there's been so many tributes to Bishop Kenneth L. Robinson. I just saw a tribute from a good friend of mine named Lindsay. And she's been doing church media for a very long time. You may know her very famously. There was a meme of like Bishop First Lady. That was Bishop J. Drew Sheard and Karen Clark Sheard, and she has been pounding the pavement so hard. And also, too, I believe she is a police officer as well, and just very multifaceted. And I want to read my tribute to him. With y'all, if you don't mind. And the reason why I brought up that last quote is because he never sat still. He never sat still. He never sat still. He gave all that he had. And even when he was on E, you could never see it. The third thing rather I'll tell you about going forward is remember the tank you have does have power. So care about how you utilize your tank. And Bishop always did. Bishop Kenneth L. Robinson always did. Let me read my tribute to y'all. Then we're going to head on out here. It's a little long, but hey, when am I not long-winded, right? Right here, this one right here, this brother, the profoundness of who he is cannot be quantified into words, but I will try to do this the best I can. Hello. Tell me your name, where you're from, and what church you're heading to. That was Power Praise Gospel on Power 92 Jam Sunday mornings from 6 to 9 a.m. When you were going to Antioch, there were a couple places you had to stop if you really need to get something to eat as you go to eat. You go to that Waffle House and sit down. But if you really try and get to the sanctuary, you will go by the gas station and get you some honey buns and some snacks. Walking through those hollow doors, you felt consideration, care, and conclusionary mindset that you finally made it home. Church announcements to then, do we have any first-time visitors? Stand up and give your neighbor a hug. The pews were blue. That was the color, but the soul of the sanctuary was a bright yellow energy of there's warmth here. You can contribute, and when you can't contribute, we'll give you the warmth. We'll give you the warmth for you to receive. In addition to that, let's not forget those stained glass windows. When you see the window, when you look at the windows, you couldn't see what was outside because you needed to focus what was inside. I think about all the events, the church anniversaries. Let's see here where I'm at. The Women's Day, Men's Day, the Fresh Start Encounters, Youth Day, which I got to MC, Bible studies, church picnics, and everything in between. Vicky Winans and Rashawn Mitchell came to our church. I went to school with KJ at Parkview, and it was his birthday yesterday. That brother, the wit, the artistry, the meticulous evolution of how he has grown up makes me proud. And Kimbria, if there was ever a service that just needed some centering, she would do that and then some. She would make everybody feel like her best friend. That smile could turn anybody's cloudy energy into a bright day. Sister Robinson, you got to use what you got to get what you need. It was a record that could sound broken. But the message was still loud, clear, and strong, rather. God gives you everything you need, and he also makes the pathway to get what you want. While he is no longer here with us physically, through all that we will go through in the future, just know he will be right there pulling us through. And when we needed water, we were thirsty, he always made sure that we had that water in the best way for it to be the best thing to happen to us, rather. If I could close this out, I think we can all thank the Lord that he was birthed upon this world in this time and space to be able to know that what he was doing what he was doing best, rather, the assignment that God gave him, and he always looked out for us. And by the way, he was always chosen. Love you all. And by the way, one more thing, he will always call me Doc. From one doc to another doc, the prescription you have always given of that voice of strength, that perspective of being about unity in the movement was recognized that you could be more. Not only did it have all the strength we needed, but it had the impact that can only be done by you. So Bishop Kenneth O. Robinson, I know you're watching this on Heaven TV, and I hope that I did you proud all those years at Antioch. KJ, Kimbria, Sister Robinson, my church family, everybody in between. Y'all have given me much more than I could ever give back to y'all. So yes, indeed. So, with that being said, y'all, that is the end of this one. Probably didn't cry through that, but y'all know I'm very transparent with you all, but also too, I am respectful of the process and had to respect the process before coming to you all with it. So, with that being said, y'all, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you were always born a blessing and trust. You may not be where you want to be. By the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why it's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time with Gary Ross, be great together. And always remember what you're doing. Radio, television, YouTube, living your best life. Or you're just recognizing that the gifts that people leave us under the tree are really just tools to maintain the Christmas tree. Bishop Kenneth L. Robinson was a Christmas tree for everybody in that great state of Arkansas. Make sure the replay is not just for if you watch it, not just where you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you all. Always remember, when see love, you gotta give it. When see love, you gotta give it. When see love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you've overcome, whatever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. Finally, y'all, just know this, right? As people are leaving for their next chapter, let's remember the chapters that they wrote. As people are leaving and writing their last chapter, let's remember the chapters that they wrote. As people are leaving and writing their final chapter, let's remember the chapters that they wrote. And if we still can, let's contribute to some of those chapters. But most of all, let's make sure that book is known to everybody who deserves to know about it. Amen. Amen. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings on the way for you, me, and all of us as a society, as a people, as culture. I feel the love. I'll say right back to you. This is your final tour for the evening. Good morning, afternoon, good evening to you based on your location. Good night to all of you on the East Coast. But if not, I'll see you back here at 8:30 p.m. tonight as we talk about BET and the potential of what BET could look like in 2026 with the new president, Louis Carr. See y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.